Thanks very much, Glenn Allen. Josh Hartnett is the latest Hollywood film star to swap the big screen for the West End stage. He's known for his performances in films such as Pearl Harbor, Black Hawk Down, amongst many others. And he's now playing Charlie Babbitt in the British theatre production of the 80s hit movie Rain Man. And he's here with us this morning. Good morning, Josh.
Morning.
We were just talking that Sunday usually is a dark dark night, or dark days they call them, because you don't have to perform. But you were busy yesterday.
We had a friend of mine does this experimental Hamlet, and they played the Globe Saturday night at midnight, and so I played a tiny part in that, and didn't get home until about 5 in the morning.
And it's all worked. So you haven't necessarily had your day off. But we mentioned Pearl Harbor and Black Hawk Down, which are two huge films that you've been involved in, and there's often a lot of Hollywood movie stars have come over recently. I imagine the challenge for you as a movie actor to going onto stage is the difference is quite dramatic.
Well, with a play like this, like we were talking about just a second ago, my character has essentially a monologue throughout the entire play, and my brother's character as well. We never connect, and so we just kind of ultimately speak about our own things, and it's quite a it's a large piece of work to remember, and we only had 3 weeks rehearsal, so... It's
very intense. It is essentially, it's a remake of the film that everyone will know with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. You played Charlie Babbitt, which was Tom Cruise's character. Did you know the film well? Had you studied it, or did you want to sort of separate yourself?
Yeah, I didn't really want to study it, but I'd seen it when it came out. It came out 20 years ago.
It's incredible, that, isn't it?
And that's the last time you saw it, so you didn't go back and revisit it before?
I've seen it since, but I didn't watch it for this.
No,
ever since I signed on to this project, I haven't seen it.
And for you and for Adam Godley, who plays Raymond, who's Dustin Hoffman's character, like you say, it is literally... I was fortunate to see the play on Friday, and I was just bowled over with how many words you both have throughout. And actually, you're not talking to each other because, of course, he's autistic. His character is.
Yes, he's on the autistic spectrum, so we have very little connection throughout most of the piece, and so we're both kind of we're on our own monologues.
You must be shattered by the end of it.
By the end of it, yeah, 2 shows a day sometimes, so it can't be that shattered.
And it's very funny. I seem to remember the film being a lot more poignant in many ways, but it's very laugh out loud, the play.
Well, it has to kind of it has to move from one end to the other. It has to be funny at the beginning, hopefully, and then move into poignancy toward the end, if we do our job right. But we're still in previews, so
How you cope with the audiences and
the audiences are fantastic. We've had the full gamut. We've had people that have laughed throughout the entire thing, and people that have taken it in very seriously, and but we've had pretty much full houses, so that's the best.
I always wonder, after, if you've had a standing ovation or if the audience is a bit muted, do you all go backstage and sort of analyse the audience reaction?
Yeah, we do, actually. Yeah. Because everybody has to tell me what it's about. Yeah. Oh, that's Friday audience, Don't worry about it. Or a Tuesday audience,
So you're watching us as much as we're watching you?
A bit, yeah. Well, we're paying attention,
one of the things you have to sort of deal with when you come over is the sort of the increased intrusion from our newspapers and stuff, because we love having you guys come over and we're fascinated by it, we read about it day
and we strip you right down.
How have you found that? Because the tabloids can be quite sort of hostile at times.
It's actually kind of